Good morning, ma'am. My name is Animesh Negi, and I'm a student from Graphic Era Hill University, and I'm from Section B. And this video is undertaken as an assignment for the midterm examination. In this video, I'll be talking about should phones be allowed in the classrooms or not. Thank you, and let's begin. Today, the world is experiencing a continuous rise in growth of various technological advancements. These advancements affect the daily life of the people in many ways, and the biggest invention during the modern century is being the smartphone. Today, almost every person in the world is using smartphone and at a very alarming rate. Smartphone affects smartphone is being incorporated in their daily lives and have been used by them in almost every aspect. These smartphones are especially popular in today's young generation. They carry these smartphones with them to everywhere they go, and the classrooms are no exception. With 20% of the students spending their in-class time texting, emailing, and checking social media, it's no wonder that the debate about whether the smartphone should be banned in the classroom is alive and well. In order to elaborate on the topic, I will first be talking about some pros and some cons about whether to use cell phones on the classroom or not, and at the end of the video, I'll be discussing my views about the topic. So let's start with the pros first. Number one is that by using cell phones in the classroom, the students get exposed to a wide variety of knowledge, which can be very helpful in developing his social as well as his mental skills. For the students, there are some students in the class who are very shy who are very shy to talk to the class teachers in order to discuss their doubts in the class. So here the technology of cell phones comes in very handy, as the teachers can create with the help of various groups and hashtags used by the teachers. The students can easily express and share their views on different topics discussed in the class. Number third is that there are various things. If suppose a student gets absent in the class, so usually a lot he has to cover up a lot of course in order to keep up with the class. But with the help of cell phones, the teacher can easily post all the study material that he have taught in the class, and later on the students can use them in order to elaborate their knowledge. Teachers can also use cell phones by providing students with more knowledge to various topics that he or she cannot discuss in the class time. These information includes videos and study materials for various interesting topics. In that way, the students get more engaged in the classroom and can learn very effectively and more efficiently. The teacher can also give students various assignments and questions which will help the students in order to develop their thinking capabilities. There are also various online classes from which the students can learn and gain a wide variety of knowledge. If a particular student does not understand anything in the class, so despite of getting worried, he can go to various online platforms and social sites from which he can clear his doubts. Despite of having all the wonders, the cell phones do come with a lot of disadvantages. When students use their cell phones to check social media and text their friends in class, it leads to distractions for those students as well as their peers. This can cause disruptions in class, particularly if the teacher is constantly telling students to turn off their devices. Cell phones can also lead to increased problems with bullying in the school ground. Cyberbullying can be harder to see than other forms of bullying, making it difficult for teachers to identify and stop when it is happening. Cell phone can be a helpful learning tool in class, but they can also be used by students to access information while taking a test, leading to cheating. Even if a student isn't caught, this can lead to him or her having a poor understanding of the material in the future, and is unfair to students who studied hard as well. Increasing the use of cell phones in the classrooms can also lead to less human interactions between all the students and their teachers. As the human is a species, is a community driven species, so it is very important for all the people living across the globe to interact with each other in order to function and form a smooth and healthy society. So therefore the cell phones here uh, hinders this growth and thus affecting overall growth. So now, in conclusion, I will say that it is important for us in, to incorporate our lives with various technological advancements, and for that, cell phone is a is a very important part. So, in my opinion, it is important to use cell phones in classrooms, but up to a certain degree. And the use of the cell phones need to be checked with 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 continuous supervision of the teachers. The students must be allowed the use of cell phones before the starting of a class, and during the lecture the students must be asked to keep their cell phones switched off. So, in my opinion, cell phones must be used in the classroom for to create an atmosphere of effective learning and to achieve wholesome growth.